I know dito sa Quezon City meron yan na you are only allowed na mag-alaga this much of a
Yun
dog.
din, aso at pusa. Ganon. Tapos pribado.
Mayroon
At ikaw na mismo
finger.
nagsabi, sir, wala kayong budget.
Umaabot hanggang 6 na taon na pagkukulong yun, Sir Raffy, eh. Mga 6 months
Oo.
to 6 years imprisonment.
What is up, Multiverse? Seb here. So, I just want to talk about something that caught my attention recently, and I'm just gonna go straight right into it. It's one of the latest Raffy Tulfo videos. It's about this animal shelter being threatened to be shut down. So, one individual made a complaint to Raffy Tulfo about a neighboring dog shelter being too noisy and all that. I mean, yeah, I get it. Dogs can be noisy sometimes, but I don't want to focus on the complainant. And I don't know what her exact story is, or I don't know what her overall deal is, and I don't want to seem like I'm attacking her, or because I don't want to do that. But I'll get back to her with this comment that I read that is seemingly about her. Instead, I want to talk about the person behind the dog shelter, the animal shelter, Mr. Jojo Lastimado. And yeah, he rescues and takes care of stray cats and stray dogs, abandoned cats and abandoned dogs, and I'm not entirely sure how many they are in his team or organization, but if you've seen Rafi Tulfo's video about him, then you have heard that he is currently taking care of 80 to 100 dogs. 80 to 100. Imagine that. Imagine 80 to 100 dogs. Like like in this house we have 5 dogs, and taking care of these 5 dogs is no walk in the park. So again, imagine 80 to 100 dogs. And he's doing all this rescuing, all this taking care of the dogs, not because he wants to earn from it. I mean, I mean, God, this is a non-profit movement. He doesn't sell the dogs. He doesn't earn from it. He rescued them and tries to find them a good home. This stray animals, these abandoned animals. He rescues them, and he wants a dog to get adopted by good people. Like, this is non-profit. In fact, he's losing money, and he's still very much dedicated to this cause, this movement of his. And yeah, all he wants to do is help these poor animals. I've met Mr. Lastimado. We're not close, we're not friends, but I know him, and I know about this movement of his, the animal shelter, and I know for a fact that he genuinely wants to help the animals. He loved he loves his cat, his dogs, and yeah, he genuinely wants to help them. He wants to rescue them and take care of them and find them a good home. And we know that maintaining the shelter, managing the shelter has been a difficult struggle for him. And like, it's true that it's been a real financial challenge for them, and yet he doesn't give up on these animals. And I mean, if you look at it, what they are doing is really admirable. Like, I was surprised when I first found out the huge amount of dogs that they are taking care of. Like that many. How can you manage to take care of that many dogs? So yeah, what he's doing is really admirable. And then this Rafi Tulfo thing happened. I understand that Mr. Rafi Tulfo felt the need to help the people that are complaining to him. And yeah, I will admit that Mr. Tulfo had helped people before, but now I don't agree or support him in this case, issue. In this issue, he kind of came out a bit biased and unfair. Like, the video was one-sided. Seems like he didn't fully take into consideration Mr. Lastimado's case or story. Like he's ordering the animal shelter to be shut down. I do understand that we have laws and procedures for this, but come on, this person is just trying to help these poor animals. He's not committing any crimes. He's no criminal. He just wants to help these poor animals. And then you wanted to have this animal shelter shut down. And then what will happen to the dogs then? Take them to the city pound. Do you know what happened to dogs in the pound? They get euthanized. Mercy killing. We have someone like Mr. Jojo Lastimado who is doing the best that they can, giving all that they can to keep these animals alive, to feed them and find them a new home. Like they will literally give a finger for these animals, and then you, Mr. Tulfo, you're just you just want to take that away from these animals. You're basically just giving these dogs their death sentence. I mean, where's the heart in that? I mean, you could have at least offered some help, maybe not necessarily financially. Like I'm betting you have powerful connections, Mr. Tulfo. So you could have at least lead him or show him to good people, to the proper people, to your connections that can help him legitimize his animal shelter, or good people that can give him and his dogs the aid, the help that he and his dogs need. I mean, I'm not telling you what to do, but it's certainly better than what you did. Better than straight up telling whoever to shut the shelter down or have the attorney say that Mr. Lastimada can face jail time for basically helping the stray and abandoned animals. Like Mr. Lastimada admitted that he doesn't have a permit for this, but he also said that he is working on getting the permit and all that. So why not offer help instead? I mean, Mr. Jojo Lastimado just really wants to help. I mean, isn't that what your show is about? Like giving help to those who are in need? Yeah, but what pleases me is the amount of people voicing out and showing their support to this cause, to Mr. Lastimado. Like in the comment section of Raffy Tulfo's video alone, like the amount of support is quite astonishing. Like here, I'll read a couple of comments from the video. Like this one. Yan, bigla nag-complain. Dati kasi sa kanya bumibili ng tubig kaso tinaasan niya kaya sa iba na bumibili sina Jojo. Bakit noon sa iyo bumibili ng tubig hindi ka nagsumbong kay Raffy? I don't know the lore behind this comment, but it seems like this is another neighbor. This person who commented this is another neighbor, and since there's a deeper story behind this issue. So it appears that the complainant has some sort of water business, and yeah, Mr. Jojo used to be a customer, and it seems that the dogs didn't bother them before when Mr. Jojo was a paying customer. Now he stopped buying from them. Then that's when the issue started. Pagkagising ko, bungad sa'kin ito. Nag-message sa'kin ang aking anak at na-stress siya sa balitang ito. Isang aso ko kay Sir Jojo. Dahil nasa abroad ako, ibinigay ko aso ko sa shelter dahil alam kong maalagaan siya. Hindi naman siya pinababayaan. Naging kampante ako. Tapos ngayon, marereklamo ng wala namang naitulong sa mga kawawang baby first or fur baby. Tulungan nyo na lang Mr. Raffy Tulfo na ilipat ang shelter. May tiwala kami kay Sir Jojo. Ipagpapatuloy ko ang pagtulong sa shelter ni Jojo. So there's another person that's seemingly Probably used to be a neighbor. And then there's this one. Sir Jojo used to be our client here in PetLink CDV. A facility for dogs was a distemper virus. Rescued dog yung dinadala niya dito sa amin. We saw his consideration and care for the rescue dog na dinala niya dito. This is the first time na nag-dislike ako ng video niyo. I'm an avid fan of you, Sir Raffy, pero sana po tulungan na lang po niyo si Sir Jojo pagdating sa shelter niya para sa mga aso. He's giving his best para sa mga aso. Huwag niyo po sana hayaan na mapunta sila sa pound para lang i-PTS po. And yeah, I believe this is the name of the animal shelter, God's Sanctuary for Stray Animals. And yeah, this is their Facebook page apparently, if I'm not mistaken. So you can check it out. You can, if you want to adopt a dog, please do. If you want to donate or offer some help, you can check this out. If you want to donate, go right ahead and donate and help out. So yeah, I'm hoping that the animal shelter won't get shut down and all the dogs and the animals find the right homes and find the right families, and hoping that Mr. Lastimado as well as the other nonprofit organizations that are trying to help this stray and abandoned animals find the right and enough aid and support that they need that could help them continue doing this type of benevolent act. So, yeah, I guess that's it for today. Till next time, bye bye.